I believe. If he's here, I hope he's here. And Sue, I'm glad you're up here too, Jim. Nice to meet you. Sue, nice to meet you. Otherwise, no one here.
Oh, true. Wow, there's a lot of people here tonight. So not everyone look at once. I would like to start off by saying good evening, and I'd like to begin by welcoming and thanking everyone here for attending Aspire's Big City Night, Moulin Rouge. I know tonight will be an extremely successful, entertaining, and most important, and informative on how Aspire's programs help so many children, young adults, and families. I would like to introduce myself personally and my wife Susan. I am Jim Gaynor, and we are very, very proud members of the Aspire community. Tonight marks our third Aspire night, celebrating and doing what we can to keep Aspire growing and moving forward. When we were asked to speak at tonight's event, we did not hesitate. It is an honor to be standing in front of you, our family, and so many dear friends. Now, not long ago, Susan and I did not know such a wonderful Aspire community ever existed. Although this community has existed since 1960, Susan and I were recently introduced. In 2008, we were blessed with twin girls, Emma and Mia. And in 2010, our third daughter, Michaela, lucky for me, 3 girls, blessed our home. The night before Michaela was born, Susan and I were talking about who would Michaela resemble and take after more, Emma or Mia. But it was kind of a strange argument or a strange discussion because they're identical. But Michaela, without letting any of us know, or anyone know, had plans of her own. On the morning of Michaela's birth, Susan and I were again discussing in the hospital how it felt like we were just here with Emma and Mia. Everything seemed normal, but by the end of the day, and for the first time in my life, I would be challenged by the unknown. After Michaela's birth, the doctors asked if we had any genetic testing done during Susan's pregnancy. Now, having 15 years in law enforcement and being an experienced investigator, I knew this was not the normal question. I informed the doctors that yes, we had some genetic testing done, but Susan's numbers were good, and overall, it was apparently a great pregnancy. It was then explained to us that Michaela had signs of Down syndrome. To say that Susan and I were stumped would be an absolute understatement. These words were words we were not expecting to hear. After several moments, and after the words became reality, I asked if Michaela had 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 ears, 2 eyes, and a cute little nose. The physician said yes. And I said, that's great, we will be fine. As the nurses attended to Michaela, I told Susan, no worries. But honestly, for the first time in my life, I was at a loss for words because the unknown had arrived. When the nurses brought Michaela to us, I reached out and saw a little girl, perfect in every way. As much as I wanted to be the first to kiss Michaela, Mom earned that right. After holding Michaela for a couple of minutes and giving her what seemed like 100,000 kisses, Michaela needed some testing and extra care. For the next 2 weeks, Michaela was in the ICU until the doctors informed us that she was ready to come home. Now this is where our journey with Aspire begins. From the first time we walked through the doorway at Aspire, the sense of the unknown was finally lifted. There should be a sign above the doorway at Aspire that reads, "Check your disability here, for there are no disabilities." Inside Aspire, there is only laughter and smiles, education and accomplishments, along with dedication and love. I would like to encourage everyone in this room, and I'd like to repeat that. I would like to encourage everyone in this room to take a moment and sit in a class at Aspire. You'll truly understand what Aspire means to so many families. When I come home every night, the loudest voice I hear comes from the biggest smile I see. And I know without Aspire's help, this would not be possible. We are so thankful that Aspire has changed our lives, along with Michaela's life, in so many ways. The early intervention program is showing how we can work together with Michaela in the areas of physical, cognitive, speech, and language development. These programs have positively impacted Michaela by preparing her for her future and with her everyday life. When we have questions and concerns, Aspire provides us with options and answers. Aspire also provides for the family members. Some of these programs are counseling for parents, providing educational resources, and networking groups. Again, words alone cannot express our gratitude. Aspire's mission statement reads, to support the success of children and adults with developmental disabilities, to strengthen their families by building embracing communities. This mission statement is built on dedication, commitment, love, and nights like tonight. This room is filled with dedicated people that are committed to Aspire's mission, both present and future. Now this is our story, and we hold it dear to our hearts, and we would not change it for anything in the world. But the Gaynors are just one family at Aspire. Tonight, we are here not only to bid on some incredible items, but to continue the success and mission of all programs Aspire promotes. Tonight, please keep in mind there are so many children, young adults, and families that benefit from our donations. Donations by at the end of the night will add up and to keep smiles alive at Aspire. And in the words of my daughter Michaela, I would like to say thank you. But we would like to introduce you to our daughter, Michaela Ann Gaynor. Okay, now you ready? We practiced this. Would you like to say hello to everybody?
Okay.
Say hello to everybody. Do you want to say hi?
Bye.
No. How about we give everybody a big hi? Let's say hi.
Hi.
Can you believe everybody's here for you and all your friends at Aspire? Hey, would you like to say thank you?
Thank you.
Thank you. One more, do you want to say thank you one more time?
Thank you.
It's past your bedtime, so you know what? It's a special night, but when we go to sleep, what do we say? How do we say night-night? Night-night, that's right. All right, would you like to say goodbye to everybody?